Let's go! Yeah! Yeah, ha! Here we go!
Hey guys, it's SirAlum1, and I'd like to welcome you all back to the Kingdom Hearts Top Countdowns. Now, if you go way back with the channel, I had top countdowns that I used to do that generally people really enjoyed, and it was a series where your comments would decide what the next countdown would be. Yes, it is a momentous day that this series is finally getting revived, but what better way than to go back and revise an old countdown of mine? Yes, a lot of you have been asking about my opinions on this all year, so it's only right to start again right here. As always, remember guys, this is all my opinions and this is no way being presented as absolute fact. Let's get into it, bringing back Kingdom Hearts Top Countdowns with my top 5 Kingdom Hearts games. Rules: well, any re-releases of a game fall under the category of the same game. So for example, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD all fall under one game. Remakes, however, do not fall under the same game for me, so Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories, for example, could be considered as separate entries. Alright, here are my top 5 Kingdom Hearts games.
You are the one who has made your heart a prison.
You again! What are you talking about?
Even if you are not the prisoner.
Oh hey look, my list is already different. Here we have Kingdom Hearts 3D. Now don't get me wrong, this game has its many issues, such as drop gauge ruining boss fights, the balancing issues, them for some odd reason choosing nearly every boss fight to be a giant boss battle when we're playing on a tiny screen with a limited camera and can't see everything going on, the complete cluster of a story explanation it has near the end that, in my personal opinion, needs to be explained a bit more better, hopefully in Kingdom Hearts 3, but we all get the main idea at least. Despite all that, I do have some fond memories with this game. I mean, did you know that my channel was first started and built off of this entry in the series? It's true, but don't go back and look, please. I remember buying a 3DS just for this game and playing the demo furiously. I had some really good times. I enjoy how they were able to keep the epic feeling that Kingdom Hearts bosses can contain with all of the end bosses, even if the gameplay could have used work. Hopefully, though I'm not really expecting them to, they can address all of its problems in the new HD remaster coming to PS4 next year. Overall, I'll always remember this game as our last stop before Kingdom Hearts... Wait, what? You mean that wasn't it? You know, I'm not gonna lie though, I feel kind of weird about putting Dream Drop at my number 5. Like, all of the rest of them seem more solidified in stone, but this one is actually one that could change. You know, maybe the day I get around to Kingdom Hearts Recoded and actually complete a playthrough of it. I've like owned the game forever, but I just haven't been playing it. I feel like I've heard a lot about Kingdom Hearts Recoded, and it seems like that sort of sleeper hit kind of game. You know, everyone loves to hate on it, but it might be really fun. Or, you know, I've actually been really enjoying the story of Kingdom Hearts Key. Especially if my theory with unification was correct, then that just makes the story all the more intriguing and amazing in my opinion. And if that game has as addicting gameplay as I've heard, yeah, it could possibly take the spot. I enjoyed the story of Key at least much more than Dream Drop Distance. It seems like it ties in with Kingdom Hearts 3 and sets things up for Kingdom Hearts 3 much better, besides the Sora side of things, I mean. But you know, for like background lore and you know, new characters that may appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, I think it does a really good job. And if the gameplay really is that addicting, like I said, it may have to come and scoop that spot up from Dream Drop. Yes, that's like a sin, a mobile game coming on my top 5, oh my god. But for now, enjoy your spot, Dream Drop, at number 5.
What is going on?
Don't! You've got to wake up! Sora!
In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. And here we have the other bridge title in the series. Chain of Memories has always been polarizing for fans in the Kingdom Hearts series. I see it as a very hit or miss thing. Some fans applaud its new approach to the combat and its differences, while others hate doing simple math and would much rather not have to think about numbers when fighting Heartless. I for one now put this on my list because I find the story in itself is a really big deal and not really noticed by many people. The first game to introduce the organization, later to become Organization 13, and the game where Sora feels self-doubt and even anger. The emotional conflict for Sora and others in this game, whether they be real feelings or not, really show the other side of the character. Not to mention, I don't hate the gameplay at all. Well, except for these flower heartless that keep breaking my cards with their 6s on Destiny Island, screw you! But all in all, approaching combat with parrying in mind, building decks, choosing the way you level up, and everything like that to me makes this an experience that was worthwhile in my eyes. Not to mention the bonus Reverse Rebirth story. I mean, even if you played the Game Boy version, you know the feeling of, oh my god, it's him. That's him. That's the guy from my Game Boy. That's Axel. When you finally played Kingdom Hearts 2.
The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew.
I made us good luck charms.
Whoa!
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
2010 was a different time for me. Kingdom Hearts 2 had been out for 4 years now. I've seen plenty of videos of 2 Final Mix online, but I never personally had it. I played Rechain of Memories and enjoyed seeing the past being remade as a console game, but now what? I heard the news of Square Enix announcing 3 new Kingdom Hearts titles, 358 Days Over 2, Coded, and Birth by Sleep, and I guess you can say I was excited. And then, I bought Days in 2009. I guess I might be able to blame the platform the game was on more than the game itself, but then again, I did enjoy the original Chain of Memories for Game Boy Advance just fine. The Day storyline was mostly unvoiced filler about 3 people talking about their day with some ice cream. I did the same old collect hearts and investigate the area missions for so long. I just didn't feel like it was going anywhere and I started getting bored with it. Turns out I never completed Days on my first playthrough and had to wait for my Let's Play series to even beat the game for the first time. Was this what my favorite series has become? It was a little off-putting to say the least, but then 2010 rolled around and it was like 2 days after Birth by Sleep had released. I remember, hey, wasn't there a new Kingdom Hearts game that came out? I immediately went to a retailer and so started my journey with Birth by Sleep. The first thing I noticed was the presentation. They actually had cutscenes and ones that looked decent. When I walked around the worlds, my character didn't look pinheaded or strange. I had a D-pad to control my command deck and an analog stick to move. Everything all put together, Birth by Sleep, for the first time in years, it felt like I was playing Kingdom Hearts on a console again, at least somewhat, even if it was just the PSP. Now, does Birth by Sleep actually compare to the old Kingdom Hearts console games I enjoyed so? Well, no, it doesn't even come close. But it was enough. Everything started lining up again, and I actually enjoyed the story of Birth by Sleep a lot, with it bringing secrets of the past to the light. I felt like for the first time in years that I was playing Kingdom Hearts again. Though the issue with Birth by Sleep is you really do start to see the major flaws in the combat mechanics and balancing as you progress through the game, and especially when you get around to things like secret bosses, and I acknowledge that. But I cannot get around the fact that this game was the game that felt like I was back to playing an actual Kingdom Hearts game years after completing Kingdom Hearts 2. Birth by Sleep is the game that pulled me back into the series, and I can't explain it, but I felt that magic that Kingdom Hearts games usually bring. The magic that was notably absent in Days. I suspect it's all in the presentation and the fact that I wasn't just doing mission setups all the time, but instead was moving to different worlds and progressing the storyline. Almost like old times. Speaking of magic, here we have the game that started it all. Kingdom Hearts will always have a special place in my heart. I guess you can consider it my quote-unquote favorite based on nostalgic value, but that doesn't mean it has to be number 1 in this instance. This game holds so much sentimental value to me, and maybe it does to all of you too. Good times like watching the Riku Ansem cutscene a million times because we kept dying when we were young, collecting the postcards in Traverse Town, and of course, seeing the game's ending for the first time. But it's not solely based on memories for me. I find Kingdom Hearts to be very fun to play. Platforming rarely gives me trouble, and the combat lays down a solid foundation and groundwork for future entries of the series to build on. No other game from any other series feels like it to me, and I always find myself coming back to see the series at its purest, story-wise I mean. This game is the reason I'm here making this video at all. This game is the reason I am where I am today on YouTube. This game is probably the reason I even consider myself a gamer. Who knows where I would be without the original Kingdom Hearts, and you know what? I'm glad. It may just be the craziest collaboration idea ever, combining Disney and Final Fantasy into an action RPG, but after looking back, I really wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm searching too.
For your light. Don't lose sight of it.
No way. No way, Dean. You didn't. Should I be expecting a John C? No? Wait. Is Recoded your favorite game? Or Kingdom Hearts Key? No, I'm not kidding. Things change. Things change greatly.
Tell me. Tell me why he picked you.
Last time I made a list, Kingdom Hearts 2 was at number 3 because in all of my memories of playing the game, it was all nice, but everything felt... The best word I can use to describe it is easy. But that was before I played Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. My first experience with 2FM was in 2.5, and oh my god, I didn't even realize what a treat I was getting. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is amazing. The balance of everything is near perfect. Every boss, every situation, every option you have, it's almost like art. The Kingdom Hearts 2 story that I already enjoyed just had revisions to its gameplay, and in this way, it perfected itself to me. Data battles, lingering will, new combo modifiers, new keyblades, new cutscenes that looking back now feel absolutely essential. This game is legendary. Is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix too easy? Not at all. I even did a level 1 playthrough and enjoyed getting trashed on multiple occasions because that really forced me to learn the game. I actually really recommend you try level 1 on 2FM if you think you can handle it. You come out of it knowing so much more. I might even be a little over dramatic, but it's almost enlightening. The mix of gameplay systems here is fantastic and the game does exactly what it should have done. Takes that solid foundation from Kingdom Hearts 1 and builds on it. I've come to appreciate Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix so much more, and I'm even still learning new things about the game to this day. It is undeniable. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is the one true role model for what the Kingdom Hearts series should be. It's that good. It's so good, I'm putting it over my most nostalgic game in the series. It's just that good. So much thought put into everything when you play. It's so beautiful. The biggest, most balanced, fluid, and fun game in the series right here, ladies and gentlemen. This game represents what Kingdom Hearts truly is.
I see. That's why.
Well, those are my top 5 Kingdom Hearts games, but of course it's all just my opinion. You've listened to mine, so I'd love to hear yours. Let me know your favorite Kingdom Hearts games down in the comments below. And if you watched my old countdown series, you would know that the comment section is also a place to suggest what you would want to see the next top 5 or 10 be. Your suggestion may be featured in the next countdown, so give me some good suggestions. I'm keeping my eye out. I've been SirArlem1, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. That's all I have for you guys today, but I don't know if I can make it to the next one without your help. Give me strength.